No, the good boy. Puppy. I just got back from a nice 5 mile jog, which is, it's cold and getting colder outside. So now I'm wrapped up in a quilt with a hot water bottle, and I gotta pet the dog again because this is very important. And who's the good boy? Who's the good boy? Who's the good boy? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. But anyway, I'm gonna talk to Randavi again, and we're gonna do like her personal quest thingy.
Randy, take a break. Let's make for Grandabridgeshire and get you out of this musty room.
And it is snowing, kind of just flurrying again outside, which it's done just about every day this week. It is very pretty outside. I took a couple of pictures while I was out jogging. I might post those to Tumblr later, just because it's a very pretty day, if kind of cold out there.
Follow me.
Oh, yeah, fuck, I thought I'd put it on Tumblr. I should do that. Yeah, I will absolutely do that. I thought I had already, but you're right, I haven't done that, so... Whoops. Yeah, I'll do that after I finish the stream today.
We won't take the long ship today. This trip is for us. Just you and me. Is that a problem?
Not at all. So long as I get some air and sun,
Another good boy.
I spend too much of my day in the longhouse.
We'll need to cross the river at some point if we want to enter Grandabridgeshire. If you know a better way, I would love to hear it.
Is swimming not an option?
Swimming? I don't know. Are you joking?
A boat or a horse would always do, but I'm not opposed to the more traditional methods.
I should speak with Hytham.
So what you're getting at, Randavi, is that you want to see me all wet with my clothes sticking to me. Is that what you're getting at? I know! I like that they put kind of the timber pathways in here. That is... I love Bonehorf. Look at him, he's such a good boy. That is actually something they found archaeological records of in a lot of places in Europe, is actually just laying down timbers to kind of form a pathway or a road in areas where you don't have a lot of stone. But it's better than, you know, sloppy mud all the time. Really, there should be petable dogs in every game. Exactly, pretty much ancient anti-mud devices.
It really is lovely here. I have not been this far east of the settlement. Isn't that awful?
You think safety awful?
To live one's life in so small a pen. Hear stories from you and the scouts without ever venturing
I am
further.
playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Gods, do you smell that? The earth and the air. It is good to be out here.
Yes, yes. I will probably pick the now's not a good time option, just because it opens up the option, I guess, to... Oh, Black Desert Online? Actually, I do kind of want to play Black Desert Online. I've heard it's a very fun game. I just have not gotten around to actually doing that. Oh, that's fun. I once,
Careful, Randy.
Nope.
Have I been at the table so long that you forget how well I wield the sword? That was brilliant.
Randy the Ravager. I should clear a seat on my longship for you.
Roundaby's already in there like, I would get kill him. Also, Roundaby fights with a warhammer, which is extremely sexy of her. One time when I was on this was actually a few years back when I worked a couple of security shifts for Ragbri, which was awful, and never do that. I can't stress that highly enough. Fuck Ragbri. But, I'd worked my normal shift at my normal site, then I had 3 hours of sleep, and I had to go work a 12-hour shift at the Ragbri parking area. By the end of that shift, I actually hallucinated a horse crossing the parking lot. I think that's possibly the most sleep-deprived I've ever been in my entire life. Yeah, just hallucinated an entire horse. That was a fun day. That's much better than half a shower. Go away, wolves. I don't want to have to kill you.
Eivor, there. What is that?
This is where the Summer Army retreated when Grandebridge was lost. They seem to have resettled the city in full now.
Right, right. I know this land so well by its map, but to see it in person brings it to stunning life. A Roman marvel. I will not soon forget this sight.
Oh, shit. We're just gonna quietly pretend like we aren't here.
Sunan, guide me.
I actually don't have the huge wolf mount. Huge wolf mount is, of course, objectively very cool, but I don't have it. I'm controlling my horse perfectly. Go fuck yourself, sir. As the game freezes. And, okay, there we go, we're good.
And here we are. Welcome to Grandebridge. We should make our way to the Longhouse.
Oh, it's bigger than I imagined.
That's what she
Rustic,
said.
woody, beautiful. And everything seems quite...
It's been quite a while since I've seen your face around here.
I know you, I think. One of Soma's loyal men. Magni, is it?
Yeah, good memory.
Good to see you again. This is Ranvi, a
Yeah,
dear friend
pretty
and a
much it
sturdy
is
fighter.
the same.
Well met, Randy. Eivor seems to have a preference for befriending lovely women.
Well, you know,
I
but
noticed the same thing.
I expected more people about Magni. Has something happened?
Soma rounded up some warriors and took them west. She's hoping to open a new trade route with Ox and the Wood. Only now, in times
I'm
of
pretty
trouble,
sure, like, none
I
of the
have
main
discovered
characters
they are
in
not
this game are
necessarily
straight.
people
I'm
they
just
should
throwing
be.
that out there.
What sort of trouble?
Oh, a pack of surly bandits have encamped nearby. To the east of the water's edge. They attack all merchants who
I mean,
travel
that's
here
just...
by river or road. And word is spreading quickly. It's keeping traders at bay.
That could cripple your
Unfortunately,
town
yeah.
if it carries on too long.
It's crippled me already. The bastard stole my horse yesterday morning.
So what will
We
you...
can take care of them, Magni. And if we don't find your horse, we will steal you
God,
a
I
new
think
one.
I slept
Well,
with
that was
just
easy
about
of mine.
everybody in Greece when I was
I have
playing
nothing to
Cassandra.
offer you for this deed, but the bandits surely would. Take from them what you like.
Good.
Yeah, because, like,
Consider
fuck
the matter
Alcibiades. He just
Eivor,
annoys
come.
me, so I
We
think
have
he's
a
about the
camp to raid.
only one in Greece I didn't sleep with, if given the opportunity.
bandits are camped on the river, he said. East of the water's edge.
You volunteered us for a fight, Ranvi. Is that your idea of a pleasant ride through the country?
It must be. I surprised even myself.
Away from your table for a day, and already you're lusting for
Yeah,
blood.
see, I figured
A
he would
feeling
be
you
one of
must know
those
well,
guys
no?
that, like
I have
if
always
you
wanted to
bang him once,
experience
he
the
won't
world
shut
as
the
you
fuck
do.
up about it
And now I
afterwards.
will. Unless
And I
you
was
have a
like,
more interesting game
I'm
planned
super
for
not
us.
attracted to you in
We will
this
help
game, so
Magni
like
and
that's
clear
just
these
not gonna
bandits.
happen, bud.
But do not
It's
be
just not
rash
gonna
when you
happen.
find them. The Raven clan needs your steady hand.
Yes, indeed, my lord. I shall follow your order to the letter.
If I did not know any better, I would say you're teasing me.
Blacks! Look at all the
Oh,
blacks!
certainly
It's so
not,
much linen.
evil
It's so
wolf-kissed
pretty.
Iron-fisted Drenger. I would never tease one with such commanding authority. There, the bandit camp.
All right, stay close and do as I do.
Brood and look sternly at the horizon.
By all means.
Fuck, I gotta turn that shit off. God damn it, Randavi.
Gonna need wings!
Randavi just doesn't give a shit about arrows. Holy fuck. Well, you keep attracting their attention and I'll go stab some of them. How about that? Oh yeah, that's one of the... Fuck, I forget what they're called. Ah, they see me now. Alright, well, it's murder time then. I'm the only one who's allowed to cheat like that, you bitch. Exactly, plot armor. Oh, I forgot if you hit the flour bags, it pops it all up and, yeah. I'll take that. You, come here.
Get to the others!
And now to loot the camp. Ooh, hey. Strange mushrooms. Oh, okay, adrenaline's full. Loot, loot, loot. Ooh, I like exploding these because they make go boom real quick. Destruction. That's always fun. Fire. It's just beautiful how it blows up. I just appreciate that.
There, that's done. Now to deliver Magni his horse.
I'm still looting the camp. Hang on. Here, horsey. Fuck are you? Oh, there you are. No, she re-stole the other guy's horse. That's what we were doing here. As we were, one of the guys got his horse stolen, so we're stealing it back.
That was a thrill, Eivor. We are champions of Grantbridge. Do you know of any other towns that need liberating?
You don't think we have had enough drama for one day?
Rondavi
should
has that
return to the
bloodthirst
settlement.
going. She's ready to kill
Or we could
everybody.
have a drink
I
to
respect that in a
celebrate our
woman.
victory.
At home, Tekla has all the mead and ale we could want.
Eivor, our outing has hardly begun. Find us an alehouse and let us make ourselves at home.
Let's return the horse, and if your thirst remains, we'll look around.
Hey, and I respect that about her. It's a horse thief, son of horse thief. Uncle of horse thief. Honestly, I respect any family that dedicated to crime. Honestly, that's just the whole cheese stealing thing is always so funny to me in that saga. 'Cause, like, I get it, cheese is delicious, you know? I love the shit out of cheese. I just had some cheese and wheat thins and olives for kind of a snack, and it was very good. Niall Saga has so many excellent funny parts. And what's that one? God,
And did you find my
that guy gets
mare?
an axe to the
Your horse
face,
is
and he
outside
said, "I don't know if
waiting for you."
he's home, but his axe
Thank
sure
God
is." And then he
she is
falls
safe.
over dead. There's so many
And
excellent parts in
thank
Niall
you,
Saga.
Eivor. And your friend Randvi, wherever she is.
She's here somewhere.
Eivor! Over here! Look at this!
Oh, someone is thirsty.
Are you determined to get drunk?
I am
Yes.
determined.
Oh yeah.
What are you playing at?
I don't know
A
if he's
drinking
home, but his
contest.
spear
You
certainly
versus
is. And then he
Wolf-Kiss
just
versus
falls
Table
over
Maiden.
dead.
Ranvi,
Such a
we can
good
do
part.
better than Table Maiden.
Mead Queen, then.
All right, let us drink.
Beautiful.
Chug, 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 chug. I'm getting better at the drinking contests. I used to pretty well suck at them, but as with everything, I've done them a few times and now I'm better at them. Or getting better at them.
Droolmonger.
Book.
You're going to start.
Oh, but Randvi's done you better.
I'm not great at it yet, but I'm getting better at it.
There, you see. You should not have tried to outdrink me, Ranvi. It cannot be done.
Strange. I see your lips moving so rapidly, yet all I hear is, "Thank you, Randvi."
So, are you satisfied? My head is ringing like a bell.
More than satisfied. Now come, we'll ride this off and take in the air as we head home. After just one more stop.
Ugh, Ranvi.
It's a sunken tower.
Ranvi's like that friend where,
close to
like,
home.
you're ready to go
can
home
stop for a
from,
look,
like, the
and
party
then you
or
go free
whatever,
with
and
me.
she's like, no,
It's near the
just a
highest
little
point
bit
of the
longer,
hill,
and you're
just
like,
south
God
of the
damn it,
settlement.
I want to go home
Easy
and
to
go to
spot, I'm
bed.
sure.
All right, one last stop then.
I know it might not show, Eivor, but I am terribly
That's
excited.
fair of her, though.
Oh,
I'll give
it
her that.
shows.
Leaving already? Well, I do hope to see you again.
Oh, I should actually
Randvi.
grab that.
Return any time.
I might have to, Magni.
Like,
Thank
I don't
you
blame
for
her.
everything.
Because, like,
Oh,
look
no,
at Ivor.
Thank you. Safe travels.
And also Sigurd just, like, fucks off and doesn't seem to really care about her all that much. And Eivor's always, you know, the one who actually gets shit done. Like, if you want anything done around the
you may
camp,
have punctured poor Magni's heart back there.
like,
What
you
can
go
I
and
say?
talk to Eivor
Not the
about
first,
it.
and it will not be the last.
I name you Ranvi, slayer of bandits, breaker of hearts.
I will sound it with pride. Sunniva described this tower for me. A desolate yet peaceful place. I am eager to see it.
Yeah, that's
After
probably
a
what I'll
full day
choose
of
too.
action,
Especially, I
finally
think
you
that
wish
lets
to
you get
calm
together
down.
with her later.
I've had my fill of adventure. Time for a little rest. I was wondering something. You and Soma. Was there something more to your bond?
God, I
You
wish.
spoke of her with a particular shine in your eyes.
We grew very close very quickly.
Well, aside
Is that
from
what
kind
you
of
mean?
betraying your brother, I think it's in Endgame. It's one of the. It can lead to him and
No, I mean,
Eivor,
did
like.
something happen between you two?
What sort of question is that?
An innocent one. Innocent as a newborn babe.
Nothing happened between us. That is my answer.
I find that disappointing. If I were you, I might have tested the waters. Eivor, entangled by a hardy Jarlskona as she
Roundavie
leads
is
her
also
army to
like,
victory
dude,
and-
Soma is wife. Have you seen her? Wife material. Oh, you want to end up dead? I can do that. Oh, fuck. Come here. You started shit. I'm just finishing it. Come here. I don't want to have to kill you. I like wolves. I like letting wolves be wolves and not having to kill them. In my main playthrough, for fuck's sake. In my main playthrough, I'm romancing Petra. I might romance the baker in this one, because I like him too. He's also a sweetheart. Also, because,
Eivor,
like,
entangled by a hardy Jarlskona as she leads her army to victory
carbs
and
are just
prosperity.
excellent, so...
A rather appealing match.
I'm going to pretend your last words were taken
I would
by
totally
the
romance
wind,
Vili if
Ranvi.
that was
If you
like a
must.
permanent option. That is true. That's quite true.
Look there. That must be the tower. Take the bridge. Just as beautiful as Sunniva's stories tell. Can you imagine how it looked when it was first built?
I would bang
Hundreds-
Hytham like a screen
Sometimes
door
when
in a
looking at
hurricane.
map, I imagine little
Not gonna
people
lie.
in their little armies, traversing the land. And now, staring at these ruins, I imagine people of old, how they lived, never knowing what would become of their monuments.
You have a fertile imagination.
I want a view from the top. Shall we?
Lead on.
Keep up!
Mind where you put your fingers. These stones are old and weathered. You climb well for one who folds maps.
You jest, but I have raised the frames of longhouses and hammered the ribs of longships. My hands are calloused from hard work. Well, well. Look at this.
There is. I'll get it after this. That is a hell of a view.
A stunning view. It reminds me of my early years in Norway. How I used to climb the hills beyond the wood.
You have an adventurous heart. I hardly see it behind the table, but now I've watched you scale a tower in furs, soaking wet.
I was rowdy in my youth. Hunting, sailing. I was a wildling of the open air before I became this staunch and stoic woman. Married off in service of peace between two clans. A noble and worthy role, but not one I had ever imagined for myself.
You would have made a fine wandering warrior. A Jomsvikinger, free to come and go as she pleased.
I think so too. It may be we would have sailed together, over the open seas, raiding or traveling.
Or faced each other on the field of battle. Without your marriage to Sigurd, to secure peace, our clans might still be at war.
True. Very true. Thank you for today. Every bit of it has been a dream, and I'm not keen to wake.
Then don't. You can stay here as long as you like.
Yes.
What was that?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. I got away from myself.
No need to apologize.
Sigurd is your brother, and I have put you in a very difficult
Awkward.
position. The heart does not do politics like the head.
Maybe the meat, maybe the air, but there is no need to apologize.
I am sober enough. But the truth of it is, I have felt this way for some time now. I care for you, Eivor.
Clearly, it is because
Randvi, I do wish
it is
that I
because
could
Randvi
indulge
has
this
excellent
feeling
taste
further.
in women.
But that is not possible.
Of course. Yes. I was foolish too. Let this be a dream then. A moment that never happened but in our minds. I would not wish you to see me so weak as that.
You need feel no shame. This stays between us. And at worst, we had a beautiful day. As friends and kindred spirits.
More than enough for me. I would like to stay here, if it is all the same to you.
I would like that.
Sigurd does not appreciate his wife enough. There, I said it. I said... He is an idiot in many ways, and this is one of them.
Randvi? Must have returned to the settlement.
Hello, loot. Yeah, I think there's something down here. That's what she said. I'm terrible. gonna run out of air, so I should probably go back up and get some of that before I go back down there. It's true, we do. I knew I liked you for a reason. Oh, I already got that chest. Okay. Is there anything else I missed down here? Example A, New Orleans. Alright. Let's see, I pledged to... Alright. I pledged to... That's right. So I'll hop over here and we'll get started on that. Then you build another one and it sinks into the swamp. But the third one stayed up. Oh, fuck. I know the one you're talking about, but I can't remember how exactly... Chauvet? Yeah, Chauvet, that's right. It's just over here. I should go investigate that. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how that's pronounced. I know how to spell it, but I'm not exactly sure how it's pronounced.
Now! Get the murdering heathen!
Fire guys. Fuck you so hard.
No! Kill the dog!
Ah! My kidneys! Now I'm annoyed. I've never been a huge fan of cheat engines. Not because anything against cheating, but just because at least on my first playthrough of something, I like to see what it's, you know, actually supposed to be like. No, that's fair. Ah, that's fair.
Dark spirits rule the ethers.
Who? Nope, 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 nope. I will die. I will die very hard if I try to go in there right now. Exactly. Listen, a strategic retreat is always a good idea when you know you're outmatched. Like, 1,000 years from now, archaeologists are going to be like digging around these sites and they're going to be like, who went around just smashing up all these Roman pots? What the fuck? And Ivor will be like, in my defense, they had things I wanted in them. Is Legend of Zelda maybe based on, like, actual historical counts of some absolute asshole who just went around smashing up pottery all the time? All I'm saying is, archaeologists, y'all must get, like, really fucking good at, like, jigsaw puzzles. Because I've seen some of those, like pots and stuff y'all reconstruct after you find all the bits, and I'm like, how the fuck did you get that back together? I am a little bit in awe and terrified of your abilities. Okay, I kind of love that. What the fuck? Just fucking shoot chickens out your hands at people. Those people... Okay, I'm still saying those people must be like, so fucking good at...
Thor lends me strength.
They must be so fucking good at jigsaw puzzles.
Hey now! Now! Get the murdering heathen! Get away! Can't outrun me!
For God's sakes.
Let's empty this blood bag!
I'm trying to smash this thing, you absolute prick. I want to see what's down the hole, you asshole. Just the idea of that is kind of terrifying. Like, how? How? That didn't fucking work. I missed. Nah, I just couldn't fucking, I just threw it badly in the first one. Yeah, that sounds basically impossible. And anybody who can complete one of those is kind of terrifying to me. Infinite jars. Oh, shit, I did not mean to do that, but... Well, I didn't need it anymore, so like, fuck it. Shit, I'm on fire! Fuck, fuck. I probably should have seen that coming. You know what happens. Sometimes there's just accidentally a little extra fire where you didn't want it. Okay, got that. Forest hideout. Yes, we'll go investigate that. He's a good boy. You're a good boy. Bone horses. Good boy. I have watched like a couple of things with like people who actually live in England playing this, and they're like, this is unrealistic. I can see the sun.
No mercy, rats.
Well, if you don't want any, okay. And they're like, I can see the sun and it's not raining every single day. Unrealistic. Ooh, bear. I need bear skins. Fuck! Apparently bears hit hard. Who knew? You gonna let me loot it? Fuck you, game. Oh, look at that hideout full of people I'm about to
Best
murder.
not to draw attention here.
Whenever water's green, don't drink it. There you go. There's a pro survival tip from me.
Aid me. Be my eyes.
I'm in your camp, killing your dudes. That is very true. Oh, one of my coworkers, he's a farmer and he raises poultry, and I actually just got a couple of chickens and a couple of ducks he raised. And holy shit, those ducks are delicious. There you go. Don't drink green water. That one's on me, folks. Come here for more pro survival tips. How the fuck did this guy not see me? Oh, right into the fire. Nice. You didn't see shit. Never doubt the stupidity of NPCs in Ubisoft games, I guess. He woke up and it's just like, oh, no, I guess never mind. Nothing's happening. The whole camp is on fire and a bunch of dudes are dead. Nah, I didn't see shit. I'm gonna see if I can just straight up assassinate everybody in this camp. How'd you see anything? You're asleep. I did, you're right.
You're for the pass. Escaping me that way.
Oh, is this fucker an order member? Well, shit.
Going to bleed.
Oh, somebody is. Ah, fuck. Now you're on top of the guy I want to confirm the kill on. Come here. You go over there. Well, see, you pick the body up and then you hurl it.
Been a carnival of drinking ale and pissing.
It could have been, I'm sure.
No, we have not reached such a point. I used the order to live a life of ale drinking, but the price of my ale was murder. Sad, really.
Well, you kind of suck as a person, dude. That's all you wanted in life is just to drink ale. I mean, there's... You know it's not that fucking difficult to brew, right? Yeah, right. Yeah, that's exactly how I, yote him. I'm gonna jump over to this, and then I'm going to hit some of these points where they got wealth that I can take. Yeah, you hold down, if you're playing on PS4, you hold down the L2 button and then aim and press the R2 button, and that's how you yeet a corpse across the field. Yeah, they kind of, you don't see that really in this one. Which kind of sucked, because I kind of like that mechanic in Odyssey. Oh yeah, that's yeah, mercenaries. Alright. Which way? Over there. Excellent. Okay. Here, pony. Who's a good boy? You're a good horsey, yes you are. Horse fishing, I'm telling you, it's the new big thing. It's gonna take off, just watch. It's like bow fishing, but you're on a horse. I maintain this is the best way to fish in the game. That fishing line, I don't know her. Oh, that would be really cool. That was sort of Black Flag. Okay, one more fish, and then we'll go towards objective. That would actually be really neat and kind of a cool way to draw attention, you know, to the fact that, you know, to lesser understood cultures and stuff. Yeah, the first Assassin's Creed took place in Syria. The very first Assassin's Creed was just called Assassin's Creed. It was the one with Altair. Oh, hey, there's a bunch of assholes around here.
Keep your guard up! Die, die, die!
To shoot those oil barrels to fuck up that guy over there in the funniest possible way. No, open world games weren't nearly as much of a thing, though, with the very first Assassin's Creed. Oh yeah, The Witcher 3 just fuck it. You can see the impact The Witcher 3 had on pretty much every RPG released since The Witcher 3 came out, quite honestly. Oh, that's lots of figures. Oh, it's in there. Oh. Haha, there's a window I can stick it in.
Hey, what? Let's drive away!
beat the fucker to death with his shield. Most excellent. Most excellent. I'll take that key. Thank you very much. I'll have whatever in here. Thank you very much. That's a king. Fuck him. Don't care. Better off dead. So I bet they buried some nice rings or something on the body, and I could take those if I could get in there. But it won't let me, which is rude. I know, I really appreciate that, honestly. Nice. You can actually just straight up dual wield shields in this game, and it's fun as fuck. That's true, I'll give you that, but at the same time I get to play as a Viking shield maiden, which is all I've ever wanted out of a game, so like...
In for the kill!
Strike with
Kill you!
Well, I think that guy over there was stuck there for a second. Hey. I love it when the archers stand next to fucking reed. Like the oil jars. It's very handy. Okay, where to next? Took all that shit. Over here, very good. Oh, I'm in the enemy camp yet. Right. Yeah, it does come up more in the later game plot, obviously, but I'm not going to go into too much detail there, because spoilers. Oh, fuck, I just kicked a deer. Sorry, deer, I didn't know that. I thought I was going to, like, hit you with a sword or something.
What? God for Odin! I'll crush you
Just
like
kicked
a
them
bug.
both in the fucking head. Most excellent.
Try the offside lead. Die, coward!
You, like... One of us just killed several people without even pausing, and the other one was the one running away, so I don't know that I'm the coward in this situation, sir. Man, this game is pretty. Every once in a while that just hits me again, that man, this game is pretty. Oh wait, this is... Yeah. Okay, just hop over here. I do love the Vinland arc. Incidentally, after like 6 weeks in a boat crossing to Vinland, everybody has to just smell fantastic at the end of that. Like, whew. That'd be rough. Actually, I would love to hear a cursed horse anatomy fact. That sounds excellent, actually. Yeah, if they're lucky, you're probably all nose blind at that point and can't smell anything. But still, you gotta just gotta feel awful. 'Cause, like, I know that when you kind of get grungy, it feels bad, you know?
All right, I'm open for business. There are things that require fixing, and you seem the capable sort.
Yeah, sure, we'll do a couple of
Someone
these.
went missing, and you know what to do. So get to it. The sooner the better.
Northwich, suffering hard times, I see.
That's actually a really clever fact. Yes, actually, the only reliable people in England are the kids. But that's kind of a really neat anatomical fact. That's pretty cool. I mean, you can hear it when they breathe, now that I think about it. Ooh. Wattle and daub. Wattle and daub is just an interesting way of constructing houses with the resources that they had available, honestly. So horses are basically like accordions. Hello, welcome aboard. I'll probably play for like another half hour or so. Yeah, it's so clever to figure out a mixture that would set like that, and be so durable and seal up stuff and keep out drafts.
What? What's happening?
Vineyard?
Keep out drafts and stuff with what you had available.
No, not unless Halfdan sent you.
I sent myself. I
Poor
want to speak
horsies.
with Vineyard, the steward who should be working to put a king on that throne.
You're in luck then, for I have found the man already. I'm only waiting on him to get married.
Which man?
You know, stranger, you interrupted a beautiful dream. I was sailing through Helheim, drifting on a ship of fire.
That
Dreams
does
of
sound pretty
death
dope,
often run
actually.
ahead of the real thing.
Oh, wouldn't that be a burden off my shoulders?
Hey, however badly constructed the
What
human
business
body
had
is,
you
at
to
least
back
we're not
what's a king
horses.
Anyway?
Danes from here attacked my clan. I want to know why and how to make sure it never happens again.
Ah, that would be Rued's clan. They killed the last man I put here, Adelstan. I suspect they'll do the same to our next monarch.
A Dane who cannot keep the Danes in line? Not much of a steward, are you?
If I knew how, I'd have rid our lands of them long ago. Rued's clan plagues us all, Dane and Saxon alike.
You are the sorriest soldier I've met in
That's
this
so
country.
true. I love them
Kick your
dearly,
king
but
in
they're
the
badly
arse and
constructed
fight
couches
back.
with
He needs
anxiety. It's
more
very
than a
true.
kicking. He's got nothing
They're
he should have to
sweethearts,
win
and I
this
love
fight.
them, and they are badly constructed
No
couches with
courage,
anxiety.
No army, no
I mean, I'm
charisma.
also glad I'm
If
not a
he wants
boss.
to live longer than a season, he'll need the backing of his bride's family, which he hasn't.
And
Yet
horses
no
are so
maggot.
smart and yet so
Who is he,
dumb
your
in like the
king
same
maggot?
breath. It's amazing. Like some of them are actual escape artists. Like they'll figure out how to undo latches and stuff to open their stalls and get out whenever the fuck they want. And that same horse can see a plastic bag caught in a tree and decide that it's going to kill him, and then he has to
Oswald
freak out
of
about it.
Elmenham. He was King Edmund's counsel before the invasions. And like it or not, he's the last Saxon noble with any sway.
Why not crown a Dane instead?
Halfdan Jarl made it clear. He wants a Saxon king married to a Dane for a greater show of unity. But Oswald's not the sort of man you'd chase into battle with a grin. He's soft. And the settled Danes don't trust him.
Where is he now? I'll get the measure of him, see what I can do.
You just missed him. He's headed for Elmenham just now, pleading once again for peace.
That's very
If we go by
true.
the
They
north
just,
gates and along the road,
as far as a
we may
horse
catch him.
concerned, a plastic bag flapping around on a fence is an equal threat to a venomous snake. A puppy! Here, puppy. You want a pet? You want a pet? A pet dog? Yes, I pet dog. Who's a good boy? Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I mean, I know, like, you gotta figure wild horses, won't run themselves past exhaustion unless they've got, like, a herd of wolves on their heels. But, who's a good boy? You're a good boy, yes you are. But yeah, I don't know, because, if you're riding a horse, you can absolutely push them past the point of, hurting themselves. stamina-wise. Yeah, that's true, actually. And they are, like, when you're a prey animal, I suppose you'd rather spook and run 100 times, even if there's only danger actually, like, one time, than... Fish? More fish? See some crazy lady standing in the water shooting fish. Yeah, I think the only true wild horses are the Przewalski's horse. And they... they're actually endangered. They're doing better in the wild now, I think, but... but they're still, you know, they're still facing an uphill battle. Actually, there's a herd of Przewalski's horses that lives in the exclusion zone at Chernobyl, and they're doing pretty well. It's really sort of interesting how the exclusion zone has kind of actually let a lot of species, kind of given them a sort of safe haven. Even though obviously their study is ongoing with the effects that the increased radiation exposure has on them. I'm not too sure what, like, I read something a while ago that was talking about the effects of extended radiation exposure on the wildlife, but I forgot most of it. But it was interesting, like, I think that they had proven that their, like, cancers and stuff are still increased in the animals, but since most animals don't have a lifespan as long as, say, a human, most of them are still able, you know, it's not quite as bad for them as it would be for humans, if that makes any sense. Yeah. Yeah, that's like, how the fuck? But yeah, you gotta figure, like, a wild horse, like a Przewalski's horse, would have a lifespan of, what, 15 years or so, normally. They can live longer in captivity, but in the wild, usually like 15, 16 years. Which is a lot shorter, obviously, than a human, how long a human is going to live. So, there's less time for everything to build up in their system and cause cancer and all that. So animals are a little bit more resilient to radiation damage in that way than humans are, just because their lifespans aren't as long. But yeah, it was kind of interesting, actually. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, yeah, Mustangs, a herd of Mustangs galloping across the plains is...
The gods here, vigilant.
Like, I will admit as well as anybody that it's a cool sight, it's a cool thing to see and all that, but they're not a native species, and they do compete for resources with native species, so... As cool as they are, they can overpopulate. And they do have to be culled. We're still the beta version. They're gonna enter it. They're gonna put out the patch Human 2.0 any day now, I'm sure. Yeah, I would think it would still be, like, even if people don't want to eat horse, I would think it would still be good for, like, I don't know, like, pet food and stuff, at least. But yeah, there seems to be...
Hey, what? Come here, bloodbag!
Humans in the modern day, anyway, seem to be a lot more squeamish about eating horse than a lot of other stuff. I would think that that would actually be a really good source of meat for, like, zoo animals and stuff, but... Oh yeah, no, I've met Americans who... They'll straight up reject things that are scientifically proven just because they don't like how it feels. Like, they don't like... Just because they don't like it, they'll be like, no, that can't be true because I don't like it. Yeah, pretty much. I can't count how many people I've talked to who will go like, well, in some places in China they eat dogs, and I'm like, well, we eat cheese, and in a lot of Asia, eating cheese is considered really gross, so, like, you know, it's just, maybe give them a break, you know, it's just, they think we do really weird things that seem completely normal to us, so, maybe shut the fuck up and don't be so judgmental. I'd try it, honestly. I would probably prefer it if I didn't know what it was, but, like, if it was offered to me, I'd try it, just out of curiosity and stuff, honestly. Same with horse, to be fair, and I love horses. Yeah, carnivores, usually the reason for not eating carnivores is because they don't taste as good, but... I actually know a guy who, when he was overseas in the service, he ate dog a couple of times, and he said it wasn't bad. Oh yeah, I've eaten octopus too. I feel sort of guilty about it, because they are very intelligent and stuff, but also it's very tasty. They're just so delicious, honestly. More arrows. Ooh, gator's actually really tasty. I've had gator. Gator, it's really... if you've ever had frog legs, it's sort of like that, but firmer with a texture more like beef, if that makes any sense. You know how frog legs kind of have a texture about like chicken? Gator has a texture more like beef. And like you can taste it came out of the water. It's got kind of that like fish sort of vibe. But it isn't fish, like you can tell.
Like wolves, killing and burning as they went. It wasn't us. Your folk destroyed this country once before. Now you do it.
I built myself a home here. Rued's clan attacked us as well.
Oh, how nice to have a home.
Gator's actually really popular down in the southern part of the USA.
My home, I wonder.
One of the best things I've ever eaten in my life was an alligator gumbo down in New Orleans that made me cry a little bit because it was so good.
Without fear
it was
of
so
Rued's
good.
Violence. Till they break the peace with another bleeding raid. Nonsense. Their
Also,
homes
deep
are
fried
here
gator
now.
bites. That
Same
shit's
as ours.
tasty.
Our futures run together, not apart. So what are these Danes attacking us, eh? What will you do about them? When I am king... when I am your king, I'll set things right.
You will be king when I'm a flying troll.
This guy just looks so sad, like, I'm trying.
A king should be harsher in tone with those who disrupt his kingdom.
I've never had
I'm not yet
lionfish.
king,
I would like to
so
try
I'll listen to my
lionfish.
people before
And also
deciding
do
what
my
tone
part
to
to
take.
try to eat all
I
the
am
little
Eivor of the
bastards.
Raven clan.
For the
Are
good
you
of the
Oswald?
nature and stuff.
I am. You're not here to kill me, are you?
I am not in the habit of killing kings, but I do like meeting them.
I am Oswald, yes. For as long as I can hold out.
So what happened here,
He's such a
Oswald?
nice guy.
A clan, led by a Dane called Rued, attacked this morning. They've been sacking farms and hamlets across East Anglia for some time.
I want to try
growing more
sea
brazen by
urchin
the day.
too, because
Do
I
they
guess
know
there's
this
like
is
tons of
Halfdan's land?
those, and
They must.
they're kind
They
of
just don't care.
like they're
Their
native
chaos
to
has
the
touched my
waters
home as
in
well,
the
and I'm here to see that it
on
does
the
not
northwest
happen again.
coast of the USA,
Lately,
but
I've
like
come to
there's
learn you're the
for some
hope that
reason
all
there's
hope
more and
sang
more of
upon.
them recently,
As
and they're
king, you
like
could
eating all the
unite
kelp and
Saxons
shit,
and
and they're
friendly Danes.
they
minor
told
weight
people
to bear,
basically eat all of them
isn't it?
you want
Who
to try
else
to
if
keep
not a
them
king should
in
bear it?
check, and I've heard they're
Travel
super
with me,
fucking
Eivor.
delicious.
We can discuss my 10
So,
years future on the road home.
I'll go to fucking town
What
on.
begs your attention
I've
in
heard they're really
Elmenham?
good. I'll go to
Wedding
town on some of those
preparations.
little son
Elmam is
bitches.
on guard as we ready my marriage to the Dane woman Valdis. She's a cousin of Halfdan's.
Good. A well-matched marriage can forge a strong alliance. So what's the holdup?
No, hold up. I don't yet have permission to marry her. Her brothers don't
Yes,
approve of me.
we do need more sea otters. But in the meantime, while trying to help the sea otters, I will eat as many of the urchins as possible for the good of the nature and all that shit. I wonder if you can order them online, honestly. Probably can. You can order anything online.
Slow
Yeah,
down.
that's like Asian
Something is
carp
not
in the
quite
Mississippi
right
and its
here.
tributaries. The DNR doesn't even
Hold.
want you to have a fishing
There's
license
smoke
for
ahead.
them, hardly. They just
That's Beatley.
kill as many of them
Could
as
be
you
the same
possibly
men
can.
who attacked at
and
the
eat 'em.
walls of Norwich.
Stay here. I'll have a look.
You've never had catfish? Oh, catfish is really good. The younger ones are generally the tastier ones.
Practice. Nail the idiot.
If catfish get too big, and they can get really big, they get kind of a muddy taste to them, which you can usually get out. You can usually get rid of that by soaking them overnight in the fridge in like buttermilk. But they're so good. They're very good. They're generally, if you get the young ones or you soak them overnight, they're really mild white fish. Oh, they're so good. Catfish is a big thing around here because there's like 3 or 4 kinds of catfish native in the Mississippi where I live. And there's lots of them. There's tons of catfish in the Mississippi. So, a lot of people go fishing for them, like catfish fries on Fridays or whatever are a big thing around here. Oh man, they're so tasty. Fuck, now I want them. Oh, fuck yes. Fried catfish with a little bit of lemon. And chips on the side. Or, like, you know those restaurant chips where they slice up a potato and fry it and make their own potato chips? There's one place around here that does that, or French fries. Shit, that's delicious.
Their little lives, they mean nothing to me.
Yeah, steak chip, there you go. Ooh, yes, fresh hush puppies, that shit's the bomb.
That should be the last of these pig-faced cowards. Oswald will be relieved to know of this.
Fuck, now I want catfish. Catfish are so good. But seriously, channel cats around here can get upwards of 100 pounds. Those shits can get huge. Heyo! Welcome aboard. Fuck was I doing? Alright. Where's the key? Ah, right over there. Oh, okie noodling. Technically, that's illegal around here, but people do it anyway. Because, like, I mean, you get one of them, you get one 200-pound catfish, and you're fed for the rest of the winter. Fuck. Like I said, they can get kind of spongy and muddy tasting when they get that big, but, you know, you give them a soak in buttermilk overnight, and that'll take care of that. Yeah, me too. I've always wanted to try wild boar. Never have had the chance. Gotta go down to Texas and shoot some so I can cook them. I have heard it's amazing. I'll sit in the fucking tree and shoot those little fucks. Oh, that's true. Arkansas is closer. But yeah, they've got a... Down south, there's like no limit on those because they're such a gigantic pain in everybody's ass. I should go down there and shoot some and eat them. Cats will fight anything. It's ridiculous.
Rued's clan. They left none alive.
God rest their souls.
I'm waiting for him to get up to Iowa. I'm sure it'll happen sooner or later.
To impress my betrothed family.
Show more grit than you're showing me now.
Oh, that would make sense. Tamworths are kind of a more primitive
sorry,
pig breed anyway.
Just shaken. If you joined us at dinner, that might ease their minds a touch. Think about it. My doors are open to you.
I'll be happy to join you. Tell me when and where.
Wonderful. Visit us in Elmham whenever you have time.
It's worse here than I feared.
Yeah, that's fucking huge. There was a sporting goods store I used to work at when I was a teen. They had like a big fish contest. And the biggest one I ever saw brought in was a channel cat that weighed 97 pounds. That thing was huge. We had to use a freight scale to weigh it instead of the normal little fish scale we used. I might not do it tonight, but I will do it tomorrow afternoon. I'll probably start at around 2 tomorrow afternoon and play for a few hours. Yeah, we need to let Squid sleep at some point. And the game froze. Oarfish are weird looking. They probably would taste weird, but I'd give them a try, just to find out.
Lords, ladies, this is a day of peace and fraternity. I asked you here to Elmenham to offer my thanks and extend my generosity. Finir, our steward, to our guests of honor, Brothir and Brodir, and to my lovely bride-to-be, Valdis.
Valdis is also a wife. Aww.
You get to plow our sister because Halfdan commands it. But you won't drag us into bed with you hear?
Broder,
the last Saxon.
Listen, he got his wife to be a sword. This man's a keeper.
We lost 150 men protecting his maggoty arse.
If you're going to be rude, then I must ask you to leave. This is my home. I won't be insulted here.
Is that why you've come? To back this Thane who smells of goat shit and sheep pebbles?
I'm sorry, did you say something?
Do I bore you, wolf-kissed?
Yes.
I'm here to protect my clan. If that means helping your king secure his throne, well, so be it.
You'd be safer crowning the throne. It's made of less wood than, this one.
We'd all be safer if you had the stones to stand up to Rued's clan. But between the pair of you, I can't see a single nugget.
You watch your tongue, wolf-kissed, or you'll find it freed of your face.
Yes.
So easily wounded by words. Imagine the ruin my axe would inflict on your flaccid ego.
My flaccid what?
Please stop this.
You heard me.
I love Ivor so much.
That's it.
Bitch, you heard me.
She called us flaccid.
I did.
Weak. Soft.
See, this is how you make friends with a Norseman, is you beat the shit out of them.
Ridiculous. Absurd. Bygone days. To be so full of vigor again.
See, Oswald's too nice a guy. Like, he's just trying to be a genuine sweet guy, and Eivor's like, no. If you want to get these guys to respect you, you've got to beat the shit out of them. This is how it works.
Brother, stop this or I'll have both your asses.
I'm gonna show you how to make friends with some Norsemen. You gotta beat the shit out of them.
Stop! All of you! That's enough fun for tonight.
If that's all you've got, it's little wonder East Anglia's
Oh, I
in
love
the
that
state
one.
it is.
Oh, that comedian. Yeah. How are you?
You are weak, sheep herder. Your Norse friend here can't change
You're a big,
that.
mean-looking cunt, aren't you? Wait, Nick. I know what this guy is saying. He's saying that you're an interesting-looking person, and I would like to be friends with you.
I think I prefer dream
I forget what that
nonsense
comedian's
to these
name is, but he's so
alehouse
funny.
brawls.
What a waste of time and good mead. These brothers will never back me in my claim.
No, you
This
gotta
dance
punch him
is
in the
just
face.
beginning,
That's how they
Oswald.
respect you.
Get some rest. You'll need your energy.
And will I see you in the morning?
That
much to
sounds
discuss, I
excellent.
think.
I'll
Is
find
what
a
I
place
think
to
of
lay
that.
my head.
And Eivor, if you can help me right this situation, you'll have a strong alliance with East Anglia. That much, I promise.
Yeah, there you go. That does sound really good. Honey ginger lemon tea is one of my favorite things in really cold, shitty weather, honestly.
Seems Oswald has set out for the day. I should have a word with him.
Okay, let's see. Where else should we go? Missile reversal. That does sound fun. Ooh, breakfall. Yes, I need that. This is how you level up and stuff in this game. You get points as you get more powerful, and you can spend them on various abilities and stuff you want. Krupnikas is fucking delicious is what it is. I should make another batch of that. I'm almost out of my last batch that had been sitting there for like 2 years. I should make another batch. Oh wait, there's a store? I should run there quick. Funnily enough, shitwhack of spices is the same way I do a recipe for Krupnikas. There's like some ginger in there, and some cinnamon, and some cloves, and some turmeric, and sometimes I'll throw some saffron in there if I'm being fucking fancy. A little black pepper actually is good as hell. Nutmeg.
You never know when this might come in handy. Glad to replenish your stock.
Maybe some allspice berries in there.
Happy to take this off your hands.
Shitwhack of Spices does sound like a folk band. You're kind of right about that. If you get some mace on hand, throw some mace in there too.
You have an eye for craftsmanship.
I should actually put on a couple of... Turmeric is so good. I should put on a couple batches of
Wise of you to
liquor,
stock up.
and once I get it distilled, make another batch of Krupnikas, especially since we're in the cold months right now. It is snowing like a motherfucker outside. Holy shit. I didn't realize we were supposed to get that much snow today. This is actually the first snowy winter we've had in a couple of years. Shit, god damn it.
This could be very useful.
Yeah, it's not hot as in spicy, it's more hot as in warming, if that makes any sense.
All done. I'm off. Be well, friend.
Yeah, it's been we haven't gotten proper snow in winter in the last couple of years because fucking climate change is a motherfucker.
Up bright and early.
I respect any king who shovels out his own stables, quite honestly.
You can
That's the
labor
only
like
kind
a
of king
thrall,
I could
but
get
you're no
behind.
good with
That'd be
feasts. Not a good start for a king.
No, indeed. I find a solitary comfort in my menial labors. Not something a king should admit to, I suppose.
The brothers shamed you at dinner. It's your duty to answer their insults. Don't let the matter lay unresolved.
Actually,
Oh, it was
I've got a
petty
good
row
recipe
with
for
henhouse
Krupnikas. Hang on a
wolves.
second.
I'd sooner answer the move a cow than worry about their insults. I have a wedding to plan and a kingdom to save. I haven't time to suffer fools.
They betrayed your hospitality, Oswald. Where I'm from, that's a grave insult.
Well, well.
This is the one
Here's the
I
monk
first
son
found. I
Saxon
tweak it a
who's
little
been
bit, but it's a
taxing
really
my
good, solid
patience.
recipe.
Steward Finnair. I know I failed to impress at dinner yesterday eve, but fear not, the Danes will come around in time.
You stake claim to the throne, you dazed dog with no bone. If Lord Halfdan were here, he'd squeeze ale from a stone. Yelling, Finner, my drenger, stick this cur in the ground.
All mewling and spitting, here's Finir, the hound. He has bark, but no bite, just a puppy I've found.
Oswald's
What
going,
just
the fuck
happened?
is it going on?
That's flighting, Oswald. Using rhythm and rhyme to lay a man flat. Try it, match his verse.
There's no man you can lead, you dunce of the thirds.
A glutton you are. Just stop eating your words.
Not bad, not bad.
He's got the wit of a boa, so when he insults you, make him feel stupid.
When I'm done with you, cur,
You'll be raven flock food. But your brain's soaked in mead and your...
Head's made of wood.
Wood! Head's made of wood!
He's an ugly puss, so when he brags, hit him back with something about his looks.
I hail from the north, where the winters are season.
But you're foul. You're a blister. You're a...
Plague-ridden lesion.
Oh, yes, that's very good. Plague-ridden lesion.
Under all that tough posturing is a sniveling boy, so dig deep. When he brags, take a jab at his manhood.
I've sailed squalls and north winds. You? Not even a breeze.
But the winds that you sail...
Blow between both your knees.
Blow between both your... Oh, you mean farting?
You're catching on, kiddo. There you
Oswald,
go.
my boy, you're useless without your raven. This one's wrong for the throne. He's too soft and too tame.
Hit him back and make it personal. Attack his mother.
Go right for the mom jokes.
Lame. Your poor mother, she fainted away from the shame.
Well spoken. Before sword clash and blood flow, we destroy our enemies with well-timed words.
You have a talent for verse, I'll give you that. But how long will that silver tongue hold up against an iron axe?
For your mom! Exactly.
Let's find out, Finir. I challenge you to a home gang.
Oh, fuck you,
You
idiot.
don't mean that, Oswald.
That's a fight to settle disputes, no? A home gang.
A fight to the death, yes.
Oh, shit.
Let's talk it out, then.
It's a formal duel to settle
Too late.
disputes.
The challenge
It doesn't
has been
actually
made.
have to be for the
But
death.
a fight against
Finir and
would not be
Eivor are
anything to
just
boast
kind of
about.
having him on here.
You'll fight me.
Hold on, this is...
That said, I should not be seen killing a Saxon in the streets of Elmenham.
There's a nice islet downriver, near Seahenge. Water will wash the blood clean away.
Prepare the square, and we'll meet you there. I hope you're ready.
Hand-ties, that looks good as shit.
I have to be.
I wonder if I
Just
can make that
give me
with
a moment
pears.
to
I've got a bunch
mentally
of
prepare.
pears I just got.
Do not make us wait long. It would not be kingly.
I love how people just duck out the fuck out your way when you call your horse. Emma, there you go, good boy. Yeah, pretty much. Ooh, I should make pasties. Pasties are perfect for kind of cold, snowy weather. My great-grandma, she used to make pasties for, or my great-great-grandma in Cornwall apparently used to make pasties for her husband and her brothers to take down the mines. And she would make them a little bit larger than usual and make them half like beef or pork or whatever she had, and then the other half like apple, so that they would have, you know, lunch and dessert all in one pasty. My great-grandma told me about that before she passed away when I was a kid. I thought it was pretty clever. I need seal tails. I apologize for this. That's true, but I need fucking... I need... Oh, that Seahenge is so cool. I would love to go and see the museum that Seahenge is in now. I always wonder what it was actually used for, you know? Like, there are theories, but nobody knows quite for sure what it was actually used for.
I have come upon these ancient timbers, tarred for preservation, to mark my sacred symbol and pinpoint the source of their power. As I pray, the Lord sends through me the voice of a Holy Spirit. It reverberates with the finery of ancient language, and I am made anew. Were these timbers carried by the Nephilim? Barriers against invasions from afar? Please, Lord, let this truth shineth upon me as bright as your word doth.
Yeah, it's fascinating to me, like, it's almost impossible to know exactly how it was used. Oh, fuck, I was trying to jump on top of the other one. Oh, wait. There we go. There.
There is a force here. Invisible.
You know, we actually have a friend who works for the city city waste department. And he has a running tally of the weirdest shit he finds in shit. And it's funny every time, because it's just absolutely such wild stuff that people put down the toilet. Lots of false teeth. He's found a couple of dildos. More than a few phones. Couple of gold rings and various pieces of jewelry. Yeah, same thing here. Like, I've got so many theories and stuff, but obviously because, yeah, you're right, the kind of the edge space between sea and land, and salt and sea and water as a sacred portal, and the way the tree is planted upside down. I've got a lot of thoughts, but obviously there's no way to know for sure. Like, we can guess, but we have no idea for sure, obviously, and there's no way to know unless we could go back in time and ask people. Yeah, it's fascinating, and I wish we knew, but we probably won't ever for sure. Yeah. Well, and I saw some. I was reading something that pointed out that. Hang on, let me crawl back up there. That's yeah, and that's also true, but. Well, they're actually but somebody else pointed out, if I can climb up there again, that the space up here in the roots would hold a body pretty well, and it's thought maybe that some cultures at the time practiced sky burial and let wild animals pick all the flesh off the bones before they were cremated or buried or whatever. So there's so many theories, and we have no idea what is correct, obviously. It'd be really hard to know what was correct unless we could go back and ask somebody, and that's pretty hard to do. Yeah, maybe one day, but until then we probably won't ever know for sure. Well, sea henge is actually made out of trees, not rocks. So they would just float by themselves before they were put in there, which would make it even easier, honestly. Yeah, I wish we could go back and ask too, because like I've got so many questions, and obviously there's just no way to know really for sure. But it's fascinating. But I would really like at some point to make it over to England and see the museum that sea henge is in. I think that'd be really, really cool. Ooh, fish! Yeah, sea henge was oaks specifically. So yeah, it's fascinating, and I wish we knew more about it, but obviously we don't. There's... Yes, exactly, like...
Made it. Done.
Yeah, so many questions over, like, such minute stuff that they'd probably think was stupid, but we would be so fascinated in.
You still got the touch for drawing a square.
I've been in
I mean, yeah, that's... Well, fuck, I even suspect that might be why oak eventually came to be considered sacred, is because oaks are really tough wood.
And courage are always a boon, Oswald.
And things you make out of it last a long ass time.
True strength comes from
resolve. You even get all those tannins and stuff in the wood that help resist rot.
Stern voice from within.
I have never heard of talking guts, but a swift axe would silence that inner voice in seconds.
Please, we want to study your verb structure, please.
Wait, you're unarmed?
Yes, correct. I love her little shit-eating grin here.
Just do your best. I'll be fine. We will forge a king out of you yet.
You're not armed, correct.
I felt that one.
I'm still here.
I believe this one will marry Valdez, don't you think?
Oh, you got a scratch in. That's a good job,
Oh, was that too hard?
It was a good strike. Keep going.
Eivor just flexes, kisses both of her biceps, and she's like, I've got these guns.
You expect the Danes to follow this pork belly?
I'm still breathing, aren't I?
Show me what you can do, Saxon.
Hey, he's not giving up. I give him credit.
Come now! Inspire us, King! You'll never be king at this rate. Is this the best East Anglia has to offer?
Come on, kiddo.
I'll prove it!
Come on, fight!
And butter. I'm not gonna lie, there's a part of me that would like to try the bog butter, and there's a bigger part of me that's like, it probably tastes nasty after all this time. But there's a part of me that would want to taste the bog butter. I'd want to ask him what the whole deal with like bending
Eivor
swords
is
and
the
stuff
victor.
they threw into rivers and
You've
bogs
shown
what
us
in half
something,
was about.
Oswald.
Stay
Like I
down,
have
Oswald.
theories, but
That's
I'd
enough.
like to know for sure.
I will not stay down.
Good job,
You fought
kiddo.
bravely. Not with great skill, but with spirit.
Like I know it'd be
and courage.
disgusting, but at the
Always
same
push
time,
back
I
with
there'd
everything
be
you
a.
have.
I kind
Even
of
if you
want to
had
say
get
I did
dirty,
it. You know what I
even if
mean?
you must break
It'd be
the
like
rules.
eating the Egyptian
Because
tomb
there
honey.
are no
There's like
rules.
it probably
Not if you
not
answer a
tastes that great
challenge head on.
anymore.
That's where
But there's a
honor
part
lies.
of me that wants to, just to say I did.
Not winning the fight, but living through it. A seaside brawl won't
Exactly.
change the brothers' minds. Oswald must show results. Redress old wrongs. Fight back against Rued and his men.
Make the
raiders who
nastiest
attack Beat, we
toast
have a
with,
camp down the coast.
with butter and
The
honey
sooner we
ever
remove them,
consumed on the
Better.
planet.
That would go a long way to building you up. And if you brought gifts for the brothers, spoils from the
Exactly.
raid,
Yes, this was actually
they'd
just
be
a
in
build
your
up to a
debt.
lick the bread meme.
Time to wet your blade, Oswald.
Eivor,
Exactly.
I expect your longship crew could
Honestly,
help with this
Neanderthal
attack.
society in general would be so fascinating because, you know, it's just, you know, there were another human species that were so close to us and lived alongside us. And we saw a lot of people still carry Neanderthal DNA, so there was some interbreeding, obviously. Fuck, I have Neanderthal DNA. But, you know, it's just, it's interesting, and there's hardly any way to know for sure. Not everybody. People from Africa don't usually because, you know, they just kind of... Yes, they have ship kitty now.
No one has been willing to take a stand against Rued's clan before. We're a kingdom of farmers and merchants.
Even farmers and merchants can fight when led by the right person.
I hope your faith in pig farmers is not misplaced, Abel.
There is... We will rise to meet Rued's clan. God will make certain of it.
I can't... Well, I can't steer. We've established that. Listen, a pig can and will kill you without the slightest provocation just because fuck you. Having been butted by a sufficiently determined sheep before, I can confirm that is in fact true. The water in this game is gorgeous.
We can continue later.
Knock knock, bitches!
Holy corpses! Let's hit the bastards! Go on!
I'm the only one allowed to throw axes at people. Fuck you.
There may be prisoners here. Keep an eye on them.
If I...
Fire. Excellent.
If I see any...
You have my gratitude.
Yeah.
If I see any, I will let you know.
Chaos. Excellent. Listen, I've never met a goose that didn't immediately try to kill me, so... Taken Serpent's Landing, and we took it back, so like, fuck you. Geese are delicious. Oh.
Someone help me!
Goose is delicious.
Please!
Excellent. See, a goose has no concept of that they are, in fact,
Now
smaller
to kill
than
stragglers.
anything else, and just assume that they can and will fight anything at any given time, whenever, just for any reason.
You fight well, Oswald. Does the threat of death drive your blade further? Whatever compels you, hang on to it.
My thanks, Eivor.
Exactly. Cats will fight anything for any reason. Anytime.
Over here! Ah, that'll do nicely.
Find something?
There's a crate of hack silver here. More than enough to make everyone happy.
We'll take it to the ship.
A hard-won fight.
I can confirm, because
The
in
first
fact
of
I was
many,
once
Oswald.
treed by a bantam
Have you the
rooster
will
when
to
I was a
keep it up?
child, and that fucker weighed about a pound and would have killed me.
This is my gift to the brothers. I have more than enough wealth in Elmham to widen their eyes, but this will be a symbol of my commitment to our fight.
It's a good start. Take what riches you find to Northwich, then send for the brothers. I'll meet you there.
Ah, excellent. Violence. I have some alpaca yarn I might make myself some fingerless gloves out of. I don't know yet. I've had it for a while. I bought it because it was pretty. But I might make some fingerless gloves and a hat out of it. That would sound pretty good. Alright, we're gonna fast travel back here, and then we're gonna call it for today. Oh, fuck, yes, absolutely. You were absolutely still on for a wool silk swap, absolutely. Alpacas are just like one of the cutest animals on the planet. They just look like... I just stuck the Discord link on Tumblr, actually. So, I already took care of that. I love Jacob Wool, too. Oh, you know the way to my heart, and it's with fiber. But alpacas are just so cute. Like, you look at their little faces and you just want to cuddle them. They're so cute. They're so cute. They do. They have little fuzzy faces and they're so soft. I know, they always look just kind of, yeah, just, you're right, amusingly derpy is a perfect way to put it. They're just so cute. Alright, well, I'm gonna call it there for the day. And we'll be back for Witcher 3 tomorrow afternoon. I'll probably actually start around 1:30-ish. I want to watch the I would like to watch the inauguration tomorrow, but after that I will get on and I'll post a note on Tumblr like I always do. Then I'm going to start streaming, and then we'll play Witcher 3 for several hours. Yep. And you all have a great day until then.